Hi! Hello! It's Tuesday the 26th of May, and how are we doing? I hope everyone's doing alright. It's been a while since I've done a vlog. As you will have noticed, there wasn't a vlog for last week. The vlog that went up last week was the one from the week before when me and Jay went on a holiday to Benidorm, and what a great holiday it was. It was really good, really needed a bit of a get out, and that's exactly what going away gave me. I've come back and feel good, in a better mood, just all around everything's great, really. So that's pretty awesome. And as for last week, there wasn't really a great deal that went on that I can remember. I think it was pretty much me just either working, or it was me just lazing and getting back into UK mode after being in Spanish mode for a week. So I didn't really miss much last week anyway. There wasn't really much necessity for me to vlog, so never mind. But yes, we're back and it's awesome. And today I have to head up towards Bromley. I have some stuff to do up there throughout the day. Excuse me. So, I've got an email from Morgan Kizzo, who's a barrister. Subject: Morgan Kizzo and Associates Esquire. Let's see what we have here. Dear Sir/Madam, I must apologise for bringing into your mailbox without formal introduction of myself to you. Actually, I got your mailbox in the web while trying to get a good and capable business person in your country for both business and investment purposes. It's probably worth mentioning at this point that the address for this solicitor's office exists in a place called Lagos, which, according to this, is in Nigeria. Let me start by introducing myself, after you've already started. I am barrister Morgan Kizzo, Esquire. I was the personal attorney to late Mr. Smith Bryan, an American who was a private businessman in my country. Unfortunately lost his life in the plane crash of Dana Airlines Flight 992, which crashed on Sunday 3rd of June 2012, including his wife and only daughter. Right. Before the plane crash, Mr. Smith Bryan, spelt differently to how it was a moment ago, made a deposit value of $20 million in the Standard Trust Bank of Nigeria. Upon maturity, several notice was sent to him. Another notification was sent and still no response came from him. I later found out that Mr. Smith Bryan and his family had been died in that plane crash. I wonder what colour. Oh, bad Nick. After further investigation, it was also discovered that Mr. Smith Bryan's next of kin was his daughter, who died with him in the crash. What borders me most is that according to the laws of my country, at the expiration of 2 years, and the funds will revert to the ownership of Nigeria government if nobody applies to claim the funds. Bearing in mind the plane crash happened in 2012, and they can hold on to them for 2 years before the Nigerian government takes hold of them. Bearing in mind it's now 2015. Against this backdrop, my suggestion to you is that I will like you as a foreigner to stand as the next of kin to Mr. Smith Bryan, so that you will be able to receive these funds for both of us to share. What is to be done? That's what it says. I want you to know that I have had everything planned out so that we shall come out successfully. As a barrister, I will prepare the necessary document that will back you up as the next of kin to Mr. Smith Bryan. Please, you have to provide your full name, such as stated below. So they now want my name, address, age, sex, no thank you, telephone, fax, and occupational status. Also be informed that this transaction will take us just 15 working days to accomplish, beginning from when I receive your datas. After you have been made the next of kin, I will also file an application to the bank on your behalf as soon as I secure the necessary approval and letter of probate in your favour for the movement of the funds to an account that will be provided by you. This process is 100% risk-free, as I have set out all the modalities to see that a legalised method is used, because I will then prepare all the necessary documents. Please note that utmost secrecy and confidentiality is required at all times during this transaction. Once the funds have been transferred into your nominated bank account, we shall share in the ratio of 55% for me, 45% for you. If you are not interested, please delete this letter so that I can scout for another competent partner to conclude this transaction. Should you be interested, please send me your full names, telephone, fax number and email address as stated above. I will prefer that you reach me via this personal email address. And it gives his email address. Your earliest response to this letter will be appreciated. Best regards, Barrister Morgan Kizzo. Thanks, and God bless you. Well, seems like a bit of a no-brainer, really. My name is... Disclaimer, don't ever reply to those sorts of emails. Don't ever even reply. Don't send them any information. Don't even acknowledge them. Just delete those emails straight away. Otherwise you'll get into a hell of a lot of trouble. Chances are if it's gone into your junk folder, then it probably is junk and just needs to go. So don't be fooled. So how about that? A nice little detour into the vlog. Anyway, I'm gonna head off to Bromley now. I'll see you in a little while. Hi, it's Thursday the 28th of May. How are we? Hope everyone's alright. My plan is to go out to the supermarket and get some lunch. That's the plan for now. I have a video that's going to finish rendering while I'm out, which is good, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I've been drumming. You might have noticed that in the back. And very good session it was as well. Very good indeed. I really need to place an order for a new kit now. I've been wanting one for about a year now, and I've got the money to get a new one, which is pretty awesome. It would be a, like you see, like this kit here. So that's the size it is. The kit I would like to get will have 2 of these, which will be much bigger. The problem at the moment is deciding what to do with the old one, because it's a bit knackered, to say the least. This is the only surviving cymbal that came with this kit, and as you can see, massive chunk out of there. There was a set of hi-hats that came with this kit, but they broke, so can't send those off. The obviously all of the drums have got tissue on them at the moment, so they don't ring. Right, there we go. But this one still does. And the shell's kind of broken a little bit here. That's just the skin of the shell, not the actual shell. So it's a bit knackered, really, to say the least. The hi-hat stand itself there, that was part of the original kit, and so was the stand for this cymbal, but everything else is kind of mine. So, you know, it's a bit knackered, so we'd struggle to sell it on for sure. Might be able to donate it somewhere, I guess, but you know, whatever. Right, I'll see you when I get back. I'll take you with me, but I don't imagine there's anything going on. We'll see. So here I am, just wandering down the road, and I walk past a load of builders doing some work, and then they all just burst into song in unison, singing exactly the same thing. It's magical. What was the song? I'm not all too hot on that sort of. I think it was She Moves in Her Own Way by the Kooks. Was it? I don't know. That's what they were singing, and it was magical. Ordinarily, I wouldn't be too fussed, but a group of 4 butch builders just kind of going, she moves in her own way. It was a special moment. There was me saying nothing would happen. And how about that for a haircut, right? I didn't bother styling my hair when I left earlier. You might have noticed. And the reason for that was because while I was out today, I was also hoping to pick up some hair dye, which I was going to do when I got in. So I was like, well, there's no point in me wasting styling product on it for me to then just have to wash it back out again. But guess what? I didn't have any hair dye. So I've ended up looking like this all afternoon for nothing. It's not good. Not good at all. This is why I always try and at least have my fringe pushed up off of my forehead now, rather than letting it down. Because it's just not long enough to be okay to be left down right now. It will be eventually. Well, just not yet. So it's Friday the 29th. Well, it's technically the Saturday, but this is going on the end of the vlog. This is just me saying goodbye. I know it's dark, sorry. There we are, I'll put me in some light. It's me saying goodbye, so goodbye. It was also a point for me to show you that over there. So obviously you've got the two lampposts on the left, the tall one in the middle. Underneath that is the frickin' moon. How big is that? That's a massive moon, right? Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye.